No, I think for a lot of Americans, I think a Priceline is name your own price, William Shatner. Of course, we also have Kayak. But our business is more than 80% international. In fact, gross profit 88% is earned outside the United States. So being at Booking.com, which is really the principal subsidiary of the group, is an important place to be. And we're a very global business, and there's not a better place than Amsterdam to run a global business from.
But, I mean, the value is in the fact that for so long, people have pounded the streets in Europe to get those hotels with relationships with Booking.com, and that's quite unique. This is a true online travel agency, not a meta-search platform.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, being an online travel agency isn't all spreadsheets and technology. It's actually a lot about managing relationships on the street. Also dealing with customers. We have over 3,000 people that speak over 42 languages, helping customers travel around the world. So there's a lot of hard work to being a travel agent.
Let's talk about the stock price moves. I think you've lost over $200 on your stock price. You've gone from 70 billion to 60 billion in market capitalization. And, I mean, how do you feel about that? Were you like the CEO of Netflix or Tesla that felt that the stock was overvalued?
Yeah. You know, when I started at the group 3 years ago, the stock has since then tripled. The business has more than doubled. If you actually look back to the heyday of the internet, the stock has actually gone up over 100x. So this is a short-term issue. What we focus on completely is how do we drive great business? How do we continue to grow? How do we continue to drive?
But it must have implications. For example, the speculation is that you would buy Home Away, forgive me, which is the vacation rentals booking operation out of Texas. If I have a look at their stock, it's done really badly recently, presumably because you guys don't necessarily have the currency at the moment to do the transaction, or it's so blurred. I mean, could you buy that stock?
You know, we focus mostly on organic growth of the group. We have made transactions over the years. They usually happen fairly infrequently, like the Kayak transaction last year. But a lot of our growth is driven organically.
All right, this is Miss Put Options, and just like promised, I'm going to show you how to make money. Exactly $790 on Priceline. Now, this is a demonstration and not a recommendation. First, as you can see, we're here on Priceline. This is a ticker symbol for Priceline is Pcln, and here's Priceline. We're going to click on our first option here, which is April 2014 with 5 days left. It has 100 shares. It's a weekly option. We're going ahead and click on that area here, and we're going to scroll down to, let's see what looks pretty good here. Let's click 1090, 1100. We'll click there, and as you can see, that's going to give us $30. Well, excuse me, I stand corrected, 30 cents. So if you times the 30 cents, and as I told you before, that was going to be 100 shares times our 10 contracts, that's going to give you a total of $300. If you don't believe me, we click confirm here, and as you can see, that's going to give us $300. Alright, let's move on with the next trade, again with Priceline, and we're going to pick a different option. We're going to pick this May 2014. It has 12 days until expiration. We're going to open that particular one up. We're going to scroll down here to, let's say, 1020, 1030. We click on this area here. As you can see, that's going to bring us a credit of 37 cents. I already told you that's going to be 100 shares. We have 10 contracts, so 10 times the 37 cent times the 100 shares is going to give us $370. If you don't believe me, we click confirm here, and that's going to give you $370. Alright, now let's try one more here. I'm going to close this area up. The next one we're going to jump to is, we're going to go to May 2014. It has 26 days left. So in 26 days, you're going to collect all this money. Let's click. You see here we have 100 shares. This is a monthly option. We click here, and we're going to scroll down to, let's say, 930. Let's see what looks good here. You're going to click, oh, it's already highlighted here. 930, 935. We click here. That's going to give us 12 cents. I already told you that's going to be 100 shares times our 10 contracts. That's going to give us $120. If you don't believe me, we click confirm here. That's going to give you $120. All right. And all this you will obtain in a matter of 26 days. You will collect we said $300 in the first 5 days. You will collect $370 in the next 12 days, and then you will collect an additional $120 in 26 days. So altogether, your $300, your $370, and your $120 will bring you $790 if you were to place the trade with Priceline. Remember, this is not a recommendation, this is a demonstration. And remember, the stock market is closed, so these numbers can change once the stock market opens. If you are a student of mine, then you would know the reason why I picked the strike prices that I did. If you're not a student of mine, then hey, maybe in a couple of weeks you'll sign up for my classes and you'll be making this type of money too. Now, I'm going to say it one more time. My website can best be accessed through Internet Explorer and not Google Chrome. My website is www.missputoptions.com, where I show you how to collect premiums on stocks that you don't even own. Again, this is not a recommendation. This is a demonstration. You guys have a good day.